Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Hope everything is fine and dandy. Today I've got a video for our quiz. This is quiz number 4, sections 7 and 8. This is not our last quiz, but I'm hoping that yesterday's lesson on graphing, especially finding the vertex for parabolas, was doable. I plan to do almost all of these questions with you guys. In fact, there's only 2 that I'm going to kind of leave you to do on your own. And so grab your notes and let's get to it. So this first question, asking us to the graph of f of x equals negative 3x squared minus 7 opens. Which way does it open? Up or down? That's one that I'm going to leave you to answer on your own. Number 2, the vertex of f of x equals 2, parenthesis x plus 5, parenthesis squared, plus 2 is. So again, the graphing form looks like f of x equals a x minus h. Now that minus might catch us up here. Squared plus k, and our vertex is h comma k. Well, in this case, we don't have a minus, so I'm actually going to switch this to say 2x minus negative 5 squared plus 2. And that's going to make all the difference. Oh, this should be another parenthesis there, because the vertex is negative 5 comma 2. So I'll say vertex is negative 5 comma 2. Again, it's supposed to be minus h, and whatever you are subtracting is that. Well, we're not subtracting anything in what it's written. It tried to trick you, but we're too clever for that. Okay. For number 3 has 2 parts. Let g of x equal this. Write that in graphing form. Okay. This is tough. Not going to lie. It's confusing. So I'm actually going to rewrite this over here. G of x, so I have more room. X squared plus 4x minus 7. And then I'm going to follow the process from yesterday. The first step was to isolate our variable terms and then do the complete the square here. So my remember, I need to add b over 2 squared inside and to the other side of the equation. So that's going to give me g of x plus b over 2. That's 4 over that's 4 over 2, which is 2 squared is 4. So 4 over 2 squared, right? In this case, equals x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 7. Okay. Now I'm going to subtract this 4 from here and here. So now I'm back to g of x. In our notes yesterday, rather than adding it to this side, we just saw it subtracted from here. That might be a little bit confusing, so I'm showing you guys how we're doing it. Now, again, this is what we're going to factor. That's why we do this. That's why we do this whole graphing form, is so we could factor this, we could find our x, know what our vertex is. So if I factor this, again, I've got a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. That's our pattern. Our pattern is, now I don't have a coefficient, but I've got x, right? That's a squared, so x squared. And then the square root of this guy. Again, whatever our b over 2 is going to be our second part of the factor, minus 11. Veronique, I could already see your funny face. Jake, I could already hear you go, huh? And Elena, the and Mia giggling because it hurts. Yes, I understand this is confusing stuff, but again, just follow the process. Just one step at a time. Now this is our graphing form. So g of x equals x. Now again, rather than adding it, I'm going to subtract -2. If you add it, that's fine. That's still the correct answer. Minus 11. This is just going to make it a little bit easier for me when finding the vertex. So I'm just doing that as practice, getting in the habit of it. Again, know your patterns. So this pattern I applied here to get this this factor. I'm trying to make it less wild.